incredible, extremely difficult to believe or trust. The magician's incredible trick left the audience speechless. Vertebrate. An animal with a backbone or spinal column. Humans, dogs, and birds are all examples of vertebrates. Industrious. Hardworking and diligent. She was known for her industrious work ethic, always staying late to complete projects. Intestine. The part of the digestive system where food is digested and absorbed. The doctor suspected a problem in her intestine, so she scheduled further tests. Outpost. A small military or civilian settlement located in a remote area. The explorers established an outpost deep in the jungle to study wildlife. General. Common, usual, or relating to a large group or category, also, a high-ranking military officers. The general consensus was that the new policy would benefit everyone. Bother. To annoy, disturb, or cause inconvenience. I didn't want to bother her while she was busy, so I left a message instead. Consignment. The act of entrusting something to someone else's care, also, a batch of goods sent for sale or distribution. The company shipped a consignment of products to their distributor overseas. Administrator. Someone who manages or oversees a system or organization. The school administrator was responsible for ensuring that all operations ran smoothly. Convention. A large formal assembly or gathering, also, a widely accepted custom or practice. Attendees from around the world gathered at the convention to discuss advancements in technology. Organic. Relating to or derived from living matter, also, relating to agricultural products produced without the use of synthetic chemicals. She prefers to buy organic vegetables because they are grown without pesticides. Trapeze. A spinning bar or apparatus used in circus performances. The acrobat gracefully swung from one trapeze to another, thrilling the audience below. Intersection. The point or area where two or more roads or paths meet. Be sure to look both ways before crossing the intersection. Concept. An abstract idea or notion. The concepts of time travel has fascinated scientists and writers for centuries. Cardiovascular. Relating to the heart and blood vessels. Regular exercise is important for maintaining cardiovascular health. Humble. Modest or unassuming in manner or status. Despite his success, he remained humble and treated everyone with kindness. Lecture. A talk or presentation given to an audience for educational or informative purposes. The professor delivered a fascinating lecture on the history of ancient civilizations. Counter. A flat surface in a kitchen or retail store where transactions are conducted. She placed her groceries on the counter and began to unload them for checkout. Brass. A yellowish metal alloy of copper and zinc, also, a section of brass instruments such as trumpets and trombones. The doorknob was made of brass, giving it a shiny appearance. Fauna. The animal life of a particular region or period. The Amazon rainforest is home to a diverse array of fauna, including jaguars, monkeys, and sloths. Expel. To force someone to leave a place, especially by official decree. The school had to expel the student for repeated disciplinary infractions. Equator. An imaginary line around the Earth equidistant from the poles, dividing the Earth into northern and southern hemispheres. The equator is the warmest part of the Earth, receiving direct sunlight throughout the year. Invest. To put money, time, or resources into something with the expectation of achieving a profit or benefit. He decided to invest in the stock market to grow his savings for retirement. Essay. A short piece of writing on a particular subject, usually for academic purposes. She spent hours writing an essay on the importance of environmental conservation. Dedicate. To devote or commit something, such as time or effort, to a particular purpose or cause. She decided to dedicate her free time to volunteering at the local animal shelter. Astrology. The study of the positions and movements of celestial bodies in relation to human affairs and natural phenomena. Some people believe that astrology can provide insights into their personality and future. Attain. To achieve or accomplish something, especially after effort or struggle. After years of hard work, she finally attained her dream of becoming a published author. Divisional. Relating to or characteristic of a division or department within an organization. The divisional manager was responsible for overseeing operations in a specific area of the company. Ambition. A strong desire or drive to achieve success, power, or fame. Her ambition to become a successful entrepreneur led her to start her own business. Range. The extent or scope of something, also a variety of different things within a particular category. The store offers a wide range of products to suit every customer's needs. Ultimate. The final or eventual outcome, also the best or most extreme example of something. Winning the championship was the ultimate goal for the team. Counselor. Someone who provides guidance, advice, or support to others, especially in a professional capacity. The school counselor helps students navigate their academic and personal challenges. Flap. To move up and down or back and forth rapidly, like a bird's wing. Also, a thin, flat piece of material attached only at one edge. The bird began to flap its wings vigorously, preparing for takeoff. Wastage. The action or process of using or expending something wastefully. Also, the amount of something wasted or lost. The company implemented measures to reduce wastage and improve efficiency. Earthquake. A sudden and violent shaking of the ground, often causing great destruction. The earthquake was so powerful that it toppled buildings and caused widespread damage. Device. A machine or piece of equipment that has a particular purpose, especially one that is small and has moving parts. Also, a plan, scheme, or trick intended to achieve a particular outcome. The engineer designed a new device to improve efficiency in the factory. Regulate. To control or govern according to a rule or principle. Also, to adjust or standardize. The government passed laws to regulate the use of natural resources to protect the environment. Mold. A hollow container used to give shape to fluid material, such as melted metal or liquid plaster. Also, a furry growth of minute fungal hyphae occurring typically in moist, warm conditions, especially on food or other organic matter. She poured the melted chocolate into the mold to create heart-shaped candies. Potential. Having or showing the capacity to become or develop into something in the future. The young athlete showed great potential for success in her chosen sport. Discretion. The quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing confidential information. He used his discretion to keep the sensitive information private. Ambitious. Having or showing a strong desire and determination to succeed. She had ambitious plans to climb the corporate ladder and become a CEO. Brave. Short in duration, also concise or succinct in expression. He gave a brief overview of the project during the meeting. Dorm. Short for dormitory, a large bedroom for a number of people in a school or institution. She shared a dorm with 3 other students during her freshman year of college. Substitute. A person or thing acting or serving in place of another. Also, to use or introduce something as a substitute. She used applesauce as a substitute for oil in the recipe to make it healthier. Striking. Attracting attention or notice due to being unusual or prominent. The striking colors of the sunset painted the sky in shades of orange and pink. Pirate. A person who attacks and robs ships at sea, also, to illegally copy or use someone else's work without permission. The pirate ship sailed the high seas in search of treasure. Refrigerator. A device or appliance used to keep food and drinks cold. She opened the refrigerator to grab a cold bottle of water on a hot summer day. Minimus. To reduce to the smallest possible amount or degree. She tried to minimize her carbon footprint by biking instead of driving. Imaginative. Having or showing creativity or originality. The author's imaginative storytelling transported readers to magical worlds. Profit. The financial gain made from a business transaction or investment. The company reported a significant increase in profit this quarter. Decrepit. Worn out or ruined because of age or neglect, also, weak or infirm due to old age. The decrepit old house had been abandoned for years and was in desperate need of repair. Ignorant. Lacking knowledge or awareness in general, uneducated or uninformed. He was ignorant of the basic facts about the subject and needed to do more research. Leopard. A large, carnivorous feline with a distinctive spotty coat. The leopard prowled stealthily through the jungle in search of prey. Mastery. Comprehensive knowledge or skill in a particular subject or activity. She achieved mastery of the piano after years of dedicated practice. Forecast. A prediction or estimate of future events, especially concerning the weather, also, to predict or estimate a future event or trend. The weather forecast predicted rain for the weekend. Precision. The quality of being exact, accurate, or careful in measurement or execution. The surgeon operated with great precision to remove the tumor. Quote. To repeat or copy out words from a text or speech, typically with an indication that one is not the original author or speaker. Also, a quotation from a text or speech. She quoted Shakespeare in her graduation speech to inspire her classmates. Comparative. Measured or judged by comparison with something else. Also, involving the systematic comparison of different languages or cultures. The comparative analysis of the two novels reveals striking similarities and differences. Recruit. To enlist someone in the armed forces. Also, to enroll someone as a member of a group or organization. The company recruited new employees to help meet the increased demand for their products. Gloss. A superficially attractive appearance or impression. Also, a brief explanatory note or translation of a difficult or obscure word or expression. The politician's promises are merely a gloss over the real issues facing the country. Committee. A group of people appointed for a specific function, typically consisting of members of a larger group. The committee met to discuss ways to improve community services. Exile. The state of being barred from one's native country, typically for political or punitive reasons. Also, to banish or expel someone from their native country. The dissident leader was forced into exile by the oppressive regime. Representative. Typical of a class, group, or body of opinion. Also, a person chosen or appointed to act or speak on behalf of others. The elected representative spoke on behalf of her constituents in the legislature. Reverse. Moving backward or in the opposite direction. Also, to change to the opposite direction, position, or course of action. I pressed the reverse button on the car's gear shift to back out of the parking space. Finance. The management of large amounts of money, especially by governments or large companies. Also, to provide funding for a person, enterprise, or activity. The company sought financing from investors to expand its operations. Resign. To voluntarily leave a job or position. Also, to accept that something undesirable cannot be avoided. He decided to resign from his job and pursue his passion for photography full-time. Preparation. The action or process of making ready or being made ready for use or consideration. Also, something done to get ready for an event or undertaking. She spent hours in preparation for the exam, studying diligently and reviewing her notes. Eyesight. The ability to see, vision. As he grew older, his eyesight began to deteriorate, and he needed glasses to read. Thrive. To grow or develop vigorously, to prosper or flourish. The small business thrived despite the economic downturn. Judgment. The ability to make considered decisions or come to sensible conclusions. Also, an opinion or conclusion. She trusted his judgment and followed his advice. Outward. Of or relating to the outside or external appearance. Also, directed toward or relating to the outside. Despite his outward confidence, he felt nervous inside. Consequently. As a result or effect of something, therefore. She forgot her umbrella and consequently got caught in the rain. Entertain. To provide amusement or enjoyment to others. Also, to consider or contemplate seriously. The comedian's jokes entertained the audience and kept them laughing all night. Withstand. To remain undamaged or unaffected by something. To resist or oppose something successfully. The old fortress was built to withstand attacks from enemy forces. Anthropologist. A person who studies human societies, cultures, and origins. The anthropologist conducted fieldwork among indigenous tribes in the Amazon rainforest. Comb. A tooth device used for styling or untaming hair. Also, to search or examine thoroughly. She used a comb to detangle her hair after washing it. Suitably. In a manner that is appropriate or fitting for a particular purpose or occasion. She dressed suitably for the job interview, wearing professional attire.
Daily Chat English, your English learning companion.